Good evening, brothers and sisters. We're starting a little late. Rough. I was burned out before the half of the day came. I was burned out. Burned out. I didn't even get a chance to do a third shave. Got a shadow on my face. I look rough and it's been rough. That's the truth. But nonetheless, you and I are here. We're here. As brothers and sisters in the fight. Trying to keep hope alive. Keeping it alive. It's a fight. It's a fight. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. But like the middle part of the day, I just got real weary. Like my energy was zapped out. Energy was gone. Know what we're fighting? We have to fight this beast. Tell the truth. And how many of our people believe that the enemy can come in and really, really give you a bad experience at what should be the zenith as it relates to human power and desire toward the midday. How many believe that the enemy can come in, the spiritual enemy, that overwhelming power in the atmosphere? You got to be tough, brothers and sisters. I'm tough, but it had me slumped. So, not only that, but the other thing that I want to mention is that, not that it's not expected, but some brothers and sisters got on Facebook trying to defend what they couldn't defend. Trying to defend Minister Farrakhan, who declared Father Flager his friend. And a national picturesque where they showed them sitting beside each other. Showed him and Minister Farrakhan, Father Flager and Minister Farrakhan sitting beside each other. And so these Mexican Muslims, that's what I'm gonna call them, because they're not black Muslims, they're Mexican Muslims, had come in into the Nation of Islam and calling themselves African people. I told you we talked about this before, and how Jane Elliott said that we all come from Mother Africa. See, this is a setup, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Pretty soon, they'll be calling us American. And you and I, the last thing we are is American. But they'll be calling us that. Why? Because brothers and sisters, you and I, and that's the thing I've been trying to tell you. That's the thing I've been getting over. This country, just to light a little bit, this country has a problem, a big problem. First of all, it's one of the most hypocritical countries in the world, brothers and sisters. And I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Medina. I've been on the Hajj. Been in Japan. Been in Korea. Been in Germany. Been all around the different areas they have in Germany. And I've had a chance to visit and see the European Union. And it's crazy. What I'm about to tell you is just crazy. everywhere the white man is, racism is. So it should let you know that the European Union is racist. And this spirit of oppression is a global thing, right? It should let us know that. So the Mexican who will betray you the first chance they get has no business claiming to be black because they're a part of that union. The Spanish that amalgamated Mexico, black Mexico, through sexual intercourse produced a hybrid and then reproduced with that hybrid. So you had white producing with mulatto and reproduced with mulatto until they didn't have the slightest tinge of black in them. The only thing they had was features of the Spanish. And if you look, when you're looking at a Mexican, you're looking at a Spanish. And they themselves know that they're white. They know that they're white. Every now and then you may find somebody who's lost, one of them who's lost, who will claim that he's not white. Now, you look at them and you know that they're white. But they'll declare to you that they're not white. Why are they doing this? Why is the government going out of its way to use its own agents, its own agents, black and white and other now we see, to declare that there's no such thing as black, or rather, no such thing as black or white. Now, and I want you to understand, this is his own philology, the white man's own terms. But yet today, he declared that there's no black or white because he knows the fire that's coming on his behind. It is absolutely a shame. And we have to call out these leaders because, especially the ones trying to profess the Nation of Islam as the true teaching of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we have to call them out. And that means Louis Farrakhan, the main one. We have to call them out because they're letting everybody into the nation. The message is to the black man. The message is to the black man. The message is not to the Mexican. The message is not to the Native American. The message is not to anyone else except the black man. Now, if that man happens to be Spanish, that's black, I mean a black Spaniard, because the true Spaniard is black. If he happens to be a black Hindu or a black Indonesian, that's fine because he's black. If he's a black Haitian, that's fine because he's black. Or she, he's black. Whatever he is, he has to be black. See, because I want you to know that the white man will identify himself with any race he can out there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You had this girl, Rachel. That's why this is so important. We've been talking about it. We have to talk about it over and over and over again. And what I'm running is almost like a black liberation marathon, a black truthathon, to let you know so you won't forget. And anyone that has missed the show will be able to catch it because we're going to be on every day for 30 days until we begin to break off every 3 days and or break off where we'll be having a show 3 times a week after these 30 days. So when we get to, I believe it's August. When we get to August the 4th, August the 3rd, I believe it is. Either August the 3rd or August the 4th. From that day, we'll be meeting about 3 times a week. But for right now, I have to get this truth out. I have to get it out on every intricate truth that you should know, brothers and sisters. I want you up to date. Now, allow me to ask you to forgive me for not shaving. I literally didn't have the energy to do it. And I just want to say, that the time upon us, spiritually, mentally, sociologically, psychologically, and even biologically and physiologically, where we are going to have to, we don't have any choice, where we are going to have to question every so-called leader that has come before us. This is the time that we're in. This is the time that we're in. And I don't care who to be as skeptical as possible on that leader, or that person who has a desire, or who has taken up the mantle, so to speak, to lead you and I. We'll have to question them, and I think it's fair that we do question them. And this is the reason why I question the Minister Farrakhan, or for anyone that has a problem with it, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, because I know that people are caught up on titles. But we question, come to the present time that we're in, we have to question these people, because it's no mistake that Mexicans that appear to be white, are making this type of cultural Hajj into the Nation of Islam. It's no mistake. And it's no mistake that Farrakhan is behind them. It's no mistake. Because I want it was never the target, because Elijah in opportunity to give the teachings of Minister Malcolm. But there is a ploy, a plot, whatever you want to call it, a ploy and plot, whatever you want to call it, to destroy the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That has been the plot from the beginning. Temples of what Farrakhan's organization. That's what I'm going to. Diamonds sound like his attention. And as you can see, brothers and sisters, we're having a connection problem, because these devils can't even attacking us the entire time. Men and sisters, they have been attacking us. So I don't even know if this show is going to come out the way that it is. But all I know is that the spirit of this distension and contention is in the air from anyone that desires to stand out for black people. Be instant, in season and out of season, to stand up and do the will of God. You have to do the best. So you will be able to see it to you. We have to get our own radio shows and all of this. We have to get our own airwaves and all of these things. We got to get it. And I'm going to tell you why. We have to get it because we're fighting this devil, and there's no way he's going to allow us. No way in interrupting. I know it because I know what the devil is doing. I know it's amazing. These devils want to beat you and kill you and want you to sit there dormant to fight. Somebody has to be strong, brothers and sisters. You got to be. Everybody can't be military of America. They don't look like it. You can tell that the white man breeded them to the point that they don't even look like Native American. They have some progress of amalgamation, shoot us out, hang us out, drag us out, and if you can't do that, then on your saying right. I should say that. Some of anybody to say anything. But the truth to get out. Farrakhan is one of the main agents a good job. They're not black, they're white. They're not black, they're white. And I want you to understand that. You have to understand it. Because we can't keep letting everybody slide in, walk in, crawl in, pull in. And as soon as the white folks start coming in, you start to see it cool off. I told you it's just like that coffee. You put cream and sugar in coffee, it changes the genetic molecular structure. They're gonna attack this. Kill presence. Our own radio towers. We need our own YouTube. All of the Nation of Islam. White she devils are marrying black Muslims in Farrakhan's movement.